Cypher and Base, the match has begun on Lost World. The first Lost World that we've seen so far today. And we will be on
finally
Base to begin with. He grabs the red as he spots Cypher grabbing that Mega Health. So things so far, what do you think about these spawns?
My thing was like Base lost too much time when he took the grenade launcher. When he took the red, he should have went to the other yellow armor as fast as he can, taking the shaft and then going back to the control. And the mistake was like he didn't have time because he took the grenade launcher. Because of that, Cypher had time to take the yellow and had time to take the red, and now he lost the control.
Wow, Base just did a lot of damage without really receiving any, but he is really low. I feel like if Cypher just went for him there, he would actually have killed him because he's so low. But interesting from Base there to be in the face of Cypher so consistently, despite his problems with the armor. But now he has 75. He can start making some plays. I love how he didn't give away a frag just yet. And he is on center map now, and here's Cypher below him. And he finally has all the weapons he needs.
Yeah, Base won't try to make a fight until he gets a lot of yellow armor. Don't do anything, so he just tried to take the position, wait for him to go to the one yellow and make one rocket. But Cypher just doing the right decision without taking anything, just jumping around and making the right damage at the right moment.
And Base, right now he did lose pretty much all of his armor, but if he can just do what he did in the first minute, he can just rebuild back and slowly but surely, make his second attempt on control. And Cypher, he doesn't want to let that happen. He wants to get the frag right now, and he does. Great play there from Cypher to push it. And that was a great moment to choose from Cypher. I mean, as you can see on the items clock on the left there, nothing was really spawning. That was a great moment for Cypher to just really push into the map there.
He doesn't even try to take the red of the Mega. Now he just wants to play the player, as Cypher always do. Now he doesn't even need to take the red. If Base try risky stuff, he would take the red. And he did it. But Base, it's a bad position.
Cypher standing guard on the mid-level there, trying to control Base with those rockets. Going to make his way to pressure.
He tried to do something different. Like trying to go in the way where his opponent can be in order to be out of control. But Base just read Cypher pretty well and went to the opposite way. Cypher just connecting.
Base does have some positioning there, but he doesn't really have the help and armor, and he messes up the jump onto the red, gifting it to Cypher, who probably falls in the acid, very red-looking acid there, and Cypher's gonna be in a fantastic position now, cutting off Base from that other yellow and the LG, and this is also kind of annoying for Base because of the kind of ammunition management for his lightning gun, and Base there.
Yeah, he can't even fight in this situation. He doesn't have the weapon for that.
Just jumping over to Base just to see his status here, and he's definitely suffering a lot. Like, what would you like to see Base doing here?
For sure, he needs to know exactly when is the Mega Health. He has to check into some situation, in some position where he can take the Mega Health or when he can take the yellow without being surprised. Because if he knows exactly when is Mega Health, he has to read his opponent to know in which moment, if he's the kind of guy who just leave items a lot, or if he's the guy who just go in the right second to the Mega Health. So at this moment, if he knows that his opponent is the kind of guy who just leave item a lot and he knows exactly when he's Mega, then he can steal the Mega and get back into control. Or if he's the kind of guy who go to the Mega Health all the time, then he's not afraid to take the yellow and can circle the two yellows. So it depends on the situation and the kind of player you face against.
And that last engagement was really nice for Base. He hit some great rockets, which, as you can see, bought him a lot of time. We haven't seen Cypher push in for a while, but now finally Cypher's ready, and he's bringing the heat to Base with the lightning gun and the rockets. Base now is kind of trapped in this area, but Cypher's going to let him out a little bit as he goes back to the rocket launcher to control center map whilst red armor spawns. Mega's quite far away, so it feels like if Base goes for this red, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
He should try to go to red, do a risky move. This is the only thing he has to do.
He's waiting for a moment.
It's too late.
There's his moment. He's going to go for it, but he gets caught by the LG, and Cypher just decimates him there. And that was, indeed, as you said, risky. And
the mistake from Base, he waited too much. When Cypher was abusing the rocket, he should have just rushed to the red armor between the rockets.
Right.
You know what I mean? At this moment, he would have taken the red because Cypher would not expect this. Sometimes you have to do stupid move in order to surprise him and just break everything. And this is what he had to do. He waited too much, and then he didn't know which weapon had Cypher, and he could use the lightning gun pretty easily. And now he's back into the back into the game, like just controlling everything. And 4-0 in this map is pretty big.
Here goes Cypher with a great stack on him. Onto the Mega Health. This is going to be very, very hard for Base to stop this control right now. And things are getting kind of bad. He's got 4 frags to the advantage. That rocket jump, aggressive it was, but it should give him the frag. But the 50 bubble from Base there, that's going to keep him alive just long enough to deal a little bit more damage to Cypher. Cypher does get the frag, but Base could be in with a follow-up, as Cypher is not so strong at the moment.
Yeah, but he will take the yellow, and those are yellow, so he's going to be alright, I guess. Even if he is open. Cypher didn't time to put it, but he just realized it. That's pretty nice from Cypher. He just realized perfectly, like, okay, he took the red armor, so I just think pretty fast and then take the yellow. But Base made a really nice rocket, so Cypher can't handle anymore. He has to just camp and take the next yellow and just play with the position. This is the strength of Cypher. You just take the position and abuse the...
Good dodging and rockets from Base there to get out of that spot.
That's true.
I was impressed with that play there. Simple, but effective. And Base... 4 minutes left now for him to get 5 frags back in. Cypher, this is a fragile moment for him. Another good bit of splash damage. The shards will help Cypher a little bit, but it looks like he's moving towards the Mega here. Do you think he's going to go for a defense? Looks like he will.
Too risky from Base.
And Base does take the fight, and he does get the frag.
Now he can change everything.
Oh, there's no 50. No, this is dangerous now for Base.
Because Cypher will take the yellow, and I guess Cypher will try to take the yellow from Plasma first and then go to the yellow to LG.
Oh my god, as Cypher was jumping across, he landed a rocket straight on Base's head. And now any advantage Base had is gone unless he steals that red armor, but he's lost all the weapons, and that's really, really painful to deal with on this map.
See, it's pretty impressive in this kind of map. You know, Cypher just failed his rocket jump, and because of that, he couldn't... Normally, he should have not taken the red, and but luckily he took it, but from this mistake, he could have just lost the control really quick. Base was too afraid to take the red, and it was his opportunity to take it. 6-2.
Oh, nice. From behind Base. Wow, evading everyone's vision there. The blind spot found of Cypher, but he didn't get turned it into a frag. Could have been huge. Got some damage though. Cypher only on 115 health at the moment. He's going to go for the drop onto the red and kills Base. Grabs the pickup, and he's going to get himself the yellow as well. So now it's looking worse for Base. He's 6 frags behind now. Make that 7 frags. And
the thing that's really important, like when you kill someone near the red armor, you go fast to the yellow armor, to the lightning gun, and at this moment you have to control the position of Plasma, because 90% of the time your opponent will be near the Plasma, because he thinks it's the right position in order to escape everywhere. So this is what Cypher did, like he killed his opponent near the red armor, he came to the LG, and then he came to the Plasma. So it's a roam that you have to do all the time.
Giving Base the -1 there in the lava too. So 2 minutes left and 8 frags. It's probably not going to happen. Base is probably going to be beginning.
Yeah, it's
going to be starting to think about that next map. And where did it all go wrong for Base on Lost World, do you think?
I don't think it did bad. I just think Cypher had the total control, the over control since the beginning, and Base was trying to keep the score as low as he could, but it didn't work out. Cypher just tried to... I don't think Base did bad. I think just Cypher just played completely perfect. He was just trying to control the items. It was just trying to control the items, just leave up some items, taking the yellow armor, and trying to outposition his opponent. So I don't think Base did something wrong.
I'm going to switch to Base now. I mean, he does have better position, and he has good control. He's lacking on the ammunition for the lightning gun.
Yes, I forgot.
He does have an advantage, though, over Cypher on the stack. So let's see if he can, maybe get some frags at least in the last 60 seconds. Of course, I think they both know that Cypher's the victor here. But here he goes. He's going to make the attack, but be careful.
I found the mistake of Base. I think he was too passive, and the example of that was like he was in the position where Base died. Basically, like Cypher was near the rocket launcher. He was spamming the rocket over and over, and Base was too afraid to take the red armor at this moment. So he just basically waited, and at this moment he waited too much, and he came to the red armor when Cypher was on the yellow armor with the lightning gun and controlling his opponent. And it was like 2-0 or 3-0, I don't remember, but it was the opportunity. I guess like Base was too passive, he was respecting Cypher too much, and he should have, like, the way to normally make Cypher angry or not playing his game, you have to do things that for him is not possible, and this kind of move is something like Cypher would never think about, and Base just should have done that, I guess.
And looks like we'll move on to Sinister next.
Sinister.
So that should be a really cool map to see with these two, because we saw Base play here before, and he was so solid. The countdown has begun. Map number 2, match point for Cypher in this quarterfinal match against Base. We're going to be off with Base to begin with, as he does pick up the red and the LG, and I think that this could be mark the favorable spawn. We saw Base get this spawn before, and he did exactly this move, charging towards the rail, but this time he won't catch Cypher like he did Twister. And the red is going to be spawning soon, but look at that drop from Cypher straight on the head of Base, and that is quite a statement to make there. Cypher just crushes him.
Yeah, just saying, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, no kidding, that was really nice there. And Base completely caught off guard from an unorthodox move there from Cypher. Nice rail from above. And the Mega's going to be spawning soon. Will Base make a play on it, or will he? Looks like he's there with some rockets, but just trying to get some cheeky damage, and then he goes for the exit. And Cypher does pick that one up, and Base in a lot of trouble now at the start of Sinister.
Really, this map is really interesting. I really like this map. I just watched it 3 times, and I really like the overall view of this map. Really freaking interesting. Like Cypher has total control now. He's taking all the yellow armor. Red and Mega are in the same time, so I think if Base knows perfectly the times of red armor and Mega, he has to abuse it and take one of them. So what would Cypher do? Would he focus on the Mega first, on the red? Normally he should focus on the Mega first.
Indeed, so
but he doesn't. He does, but he won't take it.
He knows that Base is, he can't beat him to the item, so he wanted to just...
But Base did what I did really well. At this moment, I said like there was 1 red armor and 1 Mega health, and Base knew exactly the time of both of them. So now it can change a lot, because Base is getting back into the control little by little.
Let's switch to Base. Look, we can see that he does have 180 armor. I'm really curious to see what he can do here, to see if he can win this control back. But this red armor he's going to pick up right there, no challenge at all. And Mega, it's got to be this next Mega. This is going to be it.
But now he has to fight, and he has the control. Okay, now he wins. Now he wins.
Oh my God, Base! Oh, just missing the last rail, but he did enough there. A lot of damage picks up the Mega. The yellow didn't really receive anything, and now Cypher's in critical condition. The next red's going to go to Base for sure, and Cypher's fighting with the rail. This is risky from Cypher. He does receive 1 rail, and Base picks up that red armor. Cypher gets the top yellow, but Base is still ahead. If he pushes this advantage on the stacks, Cypher is going to find himself dead very soon. And Base can't quite get to grips with him though. Cypher's so slippery.
Cypher tried to take the position where he can be killed all the time. He just take near jump pad, and at this moment Base can't follow him.
And Base gave up positioning there on Mega, and Cypher was able to do what Base did to him. And now I think it's even again as Base makes his way back to center map. Slowing things down a little bit, trying to react to Cypher. He's giving a lot of respect to Cypher. Great rail there through the little bars on that window. And Base playing the teleporter. No more slugs left in that railgun. There's the next pickup of the rail though, so he's got 10 more slugs.
You don't even try to take the red. No, the next fight should be near the Mega, and Cypher will win it.
Oh dear. Base, he might save it with the rockets though. The last second rockets. Is he going to go for it with the rail? He's looking for that shot. There goes the rockets. 11 health left on the angle still, but misses the shot. Great cautious play there from Cypher to not be too over-eager on the item, not give away the kill.
Much Cypher is still his mistake. He should have taken the Mega at this moment. Because at this moment, even if he was rushing the Mega, like jumping on it, he would take the damage, of course, but the Mega would save him. At this moment, he could have killed Cypher. Cypher has total control now. Red in 15 seconds, Mega in 10 seconds, yellow also in 10 seconds, so Cypher has the time to control his opponent.
So Cypher has got a nice angle here, but will he connect?
He hit from the red armor, right?
Yeah, there it is. Through the teleporter, there goes the pressure. Base returns the rail that Cypher dealt to him, and trying to get out of there, and he does manage to do so, but Cypher will pick up that Mega. Base should get the yellow, the low yellow, or the high yellow, whichever he chooses. And if he chose the high yellow, him, because that would be the correct choice. And he did. Just picked it up. So Cypher might actually catch him around the corner. He does do so with the rocket. Space manages to find the mutual frag. Great play there.
So who had the best spawn now? It was, I would say Base. No, maybe not. Pummel, not even Pummel.
Yeah, he can't fight in that area with the rockets, it seems, in the chase. So Cypher has a railgun now, I think, so this is dangerous for Base. He's got his
he should not even try it.
Oh my god, this is genius. This is genius. Oh no!
What did you say?
Oh my god, if he just waited a little bit longer.
Yes, that's true.
That was really interesting. But Base, I love the thought process there, but looks like Cypher's going to clean up off the spawn. And it's almost like Base is falling just a little bit short each time. Good return there with the rail, but Cypher still with a big advantage on Base.
He just abused a lot the mid-range. This is the style of Cypher. He always tries to force you to be in the mid-range, then he can abuse the LG when you don't have it, and then he can dodge everything and make every damage he can without taking any. Cypher is always doing that, and it's really nice tactic.
And Cypher kind of missing the jump there through the telly, and he's going to make his approach down onto... This is the chance for Base with the rockets as he picks up that Mega. Cypher's in a lot of trouble. He will fall, and Base now has the opportunity to try to get some control together. But if Cypher read that situation correctly, he knows that Base, he can maybe sacrifice a frag by pressuring Base and giving up a kill just to make sure that Base cannot get a decent stack ever, and that he'll always just be low. Looks like Cypher's going to make a play onto this red. Great rail from Base, not going to follow it up with a second. And Cypher gets himself on red. Now, looks like they're on an even situation. If only Base can connect a rail or a rocket. This is tough for Base.
He has time to take the Mega. He has to go for it.
Oh my god, that was so perfect for Base.
And he didn't even manage to kill him.
Oh, there it is, the finish. That was amazing.
Indeed.
Just in the blind spot as Cypher as he was dropping for the Mega, and then hits the rail to push him away from it, to steal it underneath him, and barely... That was quite finicky, but Base pulls it off, puts it to a 3-point game, and I think that's a really key moment there, looking at the game clock. And the Mega's coming up next, so let's see if Base can defend it. He should be able to. He's got a good stack.
He has to check where is his opponent right now. He has to know if he's going for the Mega or not. Cypher is going to the red now, but Cypher managed to make the rocket, sorry.
Nice!
And he made the ray, nice, perfect. Ah, I didn't connect the second ray, unfortunately. But he
That,
just needs to try.
I love that he stole that yellow. I feel like had he not tried to make that kind of play, I think it would have been
He's making
the rocket jumps would be worthless.
Wall high. Sorry.
This is really good because Base is like he's doing damage from himself, but he's keeping Cypher low as well. So it's really interesting right now. Cypher's going to get caught by the LG at Base, and is it enough? Just about enough.
He needs to take the red as
oh no, the spawn! Oh, he makes it through. He can survive. He can survive and get the Mega. Oh my god. 2 frags for Base now to tie up the game. And this is a nail biter here on Sinister. And Cypher puts another rail in Base. Now he's in really a tough spot. He's in the open. So hard to escape. Cypher's going to go in, closing the distance through the teleporter there. And there it is, the rail to finish off Base. 3 frags now, and Base is in a terrible spot as Cypher looks so strong on this next red and all of the next items. Base is in so much trouble. How is he going to get himself out of this one?
Base should not even try to get 3 frags now. He just need to wait until 1 minute or 1 minute and a half, and then normally he has to just wait as much as he can, just take a lot of item without taking damage, and try to make a final fight at 9 minutes or 9 minutes and 10, and then make comeback, because he can't fight anymore now. Cypher has everything, so he should do everything into his power to not take any rail, but he takes a rail. He's a goalkeeper right now.
Yeah, really nice shot there from Cypher. And it looks like Base's chances are rapidly disappearing.
Yeah, basically on any situation you have to sum it up the things and think like, when should I attack my opponent? At this moment it was 8 minutes, it was 7-4. You didn't have any control. You had to wait 1 minute because you couldn't do anything. You just tried to spam, try to take as much as you can, green armor, yellow armor, and then at this moment you make a final fight and hope that you kill him.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Cypher is looking really good to take this game now.
Like, for example, yes, this situation was perfect. At this moment, if he was not just giving 3 frag, this moment was perfect because...
Nice rail!
Yeah, I think it's the right moment now. If Base kills him, he can win.
Cypher was in a really nice angle that's not so common, and Base read it and hit the shot, but Cypher will indeed pick up the frag, and definitely this is almost impossible now for Base to achieve.
No, it's impossible, yeah.
Rails though, let's see if he can get any more frags on the board in the last 40 seconds.
Be 9-6, something like that.
And Base, man, he really played a really impressive Sinister match, and it was one of the most awesome games we've had today, for sure. I really liked it.
Yeah, the map is really nice also, so it's really pleasant to watch kind of map. this kind of map is really nice.
I think so far this map and the other one with Agent and Demon were Silence were my highlights of today so far. And it looks like Cypher is really low still, but again, 8 seconds left. It is done, it is dusted, and that's going to mean that Cypher is going to 2-0 base, but despite the frag differences, these are really close games, and base definitely...
62%, you see it?
I see
like it helps a lot, yeah. He just made the right rail in the right moment in order to stop base to make the control back.
He did just that. So that means we'll see Cypher versus Demon for one semi-final, and we'll find out what the next match is coming up on the stream right after the break. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.